What up, that devil? 3 A-Holes Media. The ending of Pirates of the Caribbean 5. Dead Men Tell No Tales. I didn't know, like, the two times I saw the movie, I didn't get to see the end credits, and I was there for the end credits, but like the theater just didn't play the end credits. The second time, which I just got back from, was the drive-in in Franklin, which is a great drive-in theater. Okay, well, the screen went black, but we were waiting for the cars to leave, but you could hear the score playing, and my son was my baby, my littlest one, was asleep, and so we decided to stay there for a minute, and let people leave because it was packed. It's Father's Day weekend. Well, then we at the very end, you could hear like a door open and a squish sound, like something coming out of the water, or had been in the water, and I couldn't tell what was going on. So naturally, I had to go onto YouTube, good old YouTube, type in Pirates of the Caribbean 5 end credits, and sure enough, there's a video on there that hadn't been taken down yet. That's the end credits. And I watched it. And this is one of those instances where you're going to take down the shit because you don't want people to see it, but we never got to see it anyway. I paid twice, alright? And I didn't get to see the shit. So you should offer it for the people who at least paid. Let me, scan my movie ticket or scan my proof that I went to see it or something so I can see the shit. Well, anyway, they're sleeping. I don't want to give too much away if you don't want to. But past cast members are asleep in a bed. And another past cast member, supposedly, because it shows, spoiler, if you don't want to know, spoiler, let's, right now, turn the fucking video off and go jack off or something. Masturbate, finger yourself, put a thumb up your ass, whatever. Okay. The Claw shows up, so you're like, oh, it's fucking Davy Jones. But it may not be Davy Jones, but it looks just like fucking Davy Jones's fucking Claw. Well, then the past cast member, the male, this is the male and the female, wakes up and goes, must have been a dream. And then he goes right back to sleep, because I guess he got done fucking or whatever. So, anyway, the cinematography, the guys, it shows them on the bed, and then it fucking pans down and sharpens, and you see, I think it was 2 barnacles. Everyone else saying 1 barnacle. I went back and watched it again because I'm making this fucking video and I don't really care. But whether it was 1 barnacle or not, whatever, blah blah blah. But even the past cast member who was cursed, he had barnacles and shit on him, but the curse, okay. Alright, here's super spoilers. They destroy the Trident of Poseidon, which the Trident of Poseidon allowed Poseidon in the Jack Sparrow Adventures or whatever. It allowed Poseidon to have control over all these. They had these gems and shit, so it had, when they went to the island to release it, control pretty much all but the blue. I think, the blue finned or blue tail or whatever the fuck, mermaids or creatures. Calypso hid the blue ones or some shit like that, or it may have been green. I don't fucking know. I think they were blue. Calypso hid those, so he didn't have control over them. So now that his controls broke over them, and the curses were all broke, yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, I believe, even if they didn't do this whole curses were broke and stuff, that Davy Jones was going to come back anyway, because this is just my theories, okay? This is just theories. But an octopus, because he had the fucking, I'm fucking Davy Jones, Calypso, your heart, my heart belongs to you, and all that bullshit. But a squid and an octopus, which I think he's an octopus, but he has a claw too, so he's part starfish, part fucking crab, which crabs can grow back claws, and Starfish can grow back after being cut into pieces and stuff. But a squid and an octopus have 3 a-holes. I mean, 3 hearts. They might have 3 a-holes. I don't fucking know. But they got 3 hearts. So when you say Dead Man's Chest, which is a past Pirates of the Caribbean movie, did it mean his chest? And they just alluded with the chest. So is there actually chests to open? But this is the Dead Man's Chest, his heart. But there's 3 of them. You know, so even if you broke the curse, he wasn't dead to begin with. You know, I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's just, I like doing these theories and stuff because it makes me, you know, you got so long before the movies. Hey, chill. You got so long before the movies come out, and you can just think about what's going to happen or what might happen. So theory number 1, he's still alive because he wasn't really cursed to begin with. He purposely cut his heart out, or hearts. So he's not dead because he still has 2 hearts left. Second theory is, you know, he's part starfish and part crab. They can regenerate. So even if his heart was stabbed, it's grown back. And, you know, which a segue from that is it might be 2 Davy Jones or 3 Davy Jones if he figured out he could chop off body parts and stuff. You know, that's just what I would like to see, but probably unlikely. Number 1's a little bit more into the deal. Even if his curse was broke, why would he? If his curse was broke, he wouldn't have the claw and all that shit. But all it did was bring him back to life. But it brought him back to life as Davy Jones with the squid shit, because the octopus shit, because he chose that. He didn't. He didn't get cursed. He did it out of love or whatever. Or he came back and did it again because Calypso's like, your heart belongs to me because you said it did, you know. And then he had to do it all over again. So that's the third theory, that Calypso and him return, but then he's human, but maybe he comes back under the water and he has to cut his heart out to become her again, or because he promised his heart to her, it was always going to be hers. That's what he said. It's all my heart, all will always be yours. So even if the trident broke the curses, and he is cursed, even though I don't think he is because he chose it, he said that it was always going to be her heart. So some people say it might be Barbosa's back as Davy Jones because he would have to cut his heart out. Nah. But I'm pretty sure Barbosa's still going to be alive. Something to do with that area, that Poseidon's tomb. And just because you break the trident doesn't mean maybe its powers are still there. It's just going to be 2 forged weapons now. It broke the curse, but it didn't break the power of the trident. Maybe because he wanted to be power over the seas, so maybe he'll come back in the end and fuck up Davy Jones or something. I don't fucking know. But I liked it. Like the last couple, I guess last 3, no, yeah. The last 3 movies have been Jack Sparrow, and I didn't like the Will Turner character at all. Like I could have done without it. I didn't really care for Keira Knightley other than looking at Keira Knightley. But even then, she really ain't. I mean, she's pretty, and she carries her presence and stuff. But she's not. She don't have a lot of assets, if you know what I mean. But it's kind of refreshing now, because the way they kind of done their characters, it's refreshing to have them back, and maybe they're going to be like the main characters and have a little less Sparrow or whatever. But I doubt it. You know, you always got to have Jack Sparrow in there. I mean, they could go back more of the young Jack Sparrow route with the technology they're doing to age reverse these guys or whatever. But can they do without the new kids? They could, but I think now that you've introduced him to a new generation for Pirates of the Caribbean, you got to bring him back. What capacity? Not sure. She's the Barbossa now, and you would have to have Barbossa come back. The daddy Barbossa come back. I don't know. I just like the fact that I like Davy Jones. Like, I always thought that shit was cool, and it was cutting edge technology then. So to see what they can do now with all the shit, I don't know. Maybe he's like, maybe there's because it was the power of a god, the Poseidon. Whatever happened to Poseidon? That's what I don't really know. But maybe they'll bring the other gods into it. Maybe if they broke the curse, now they can walk on land and shit. But if Jones is back, that means that other motherfuckers could come back that weren't really cursed or whatever. But and there's people still dying, so somebody's still got to take them on the fucking Dutchman or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's sent back by see Poseidon. I don't know what Hades. I guess it was. I don't fucking know. I mean, I know, but I don't know offhand. Like I've been through the history classes and all that shit, but I'm just not that deep. Dracnick, help me out here. You know history very well and fucking shit like this. Who the fuck is it? Hades or Odin? No, it ain't Odin. Whatever the fuck, Poseidon's the god Poseidon, whatever the devil fucking character is there, in that shit. Maybe he sends Davy Jones back because what's his face? Will Turner's not bringing anybody because he's still got a job to do, even though he ain't cursed anymore. He's still got a fucking job to do. I don't fucking know. I just like the Davy Jones shit, but I kind of like the whole he has 3 hearts deal. That would be alright. But that's it. That's just my essential reaction to the trailer. I mean, not trailer. Post credits that I never got to fucking see because the movie theater was fucking assholes. Not really assholes, but I guess maybe they didn't know either. Or maybe they just added it in recently. I don't fucking know. I ain't heard nobody else talking about it except just now when I started looking up other people's theories and shit on it. And I ain't heard nothing about the 3 hearts, so. And Calypso, I mean, I think the character started out okay, but I really don't. I don't think she needs to come back in another one, but fuck it. If you're gonna bring them back, bring everybody back. That's it. That's my thoughts on Dead Men Tell No Tales. It's post-credits scene. That Devil 3A host media. Like, subscribe, share. Bitches.